The last round of
Horror Show.
I discovered there is life after death.
How do you know?
There is a certain mental transference, telepathy that occurs between the vampires and their victims.
So let the sun shine in, face it with a grin. Smilers never lose, and frowners never win. So let the
All right, this is the last roundup horror show. I'm Frank, and with me, as always, we have Jason Miller.
Yep.
There he is. Randy Ray McGuff Woden.
Hi, guys.
Sad again. John Walmsley is also here. And we talked about a couple weird movies, weird in completely different ways. Let's start in
This might be our weirdest bill yet, honestly. These two movies were
they
fucked.
they are a nice double feature. They are in the same family of things, kind of.
Yeah.
People dressing up like animals in one way or another. 2016, we'll start things off with Jason's pick, Furry Nights. He chose this after I selected mine, so there was no other basis, I assume.
That was it.
That
was
it. The summary for this is a group of people wearing animal masks seek revenge against a group of teenagers after one of the teens accidentally kills one of the furries, having confused him for a real animal. Written and directed by J. Zachary Thurman. Jason, do you have any information? We're going to start with you anyways, so you just hit us with what you got.
So before the title card even popped up, I was ready to shut this movie off. Very shitty start. The first 4 minutes, and I was apologizing to you guys. Another one of those movies with the blood spatter effects on the screen. Just not a place for that in a cinematic movie. And then it stays on there for way too long.
Unless you wanted the camera to
moving around.
Unless you wanted the camera to be a known entity in the movie.
Yeah, like it was there.
It makes no sense. Yeah.
Might have just been a mistake, but
it was like a fucking phone filter. This thing looked like it was shot on a phone.
Yeah, it was bad. It was
old phone.
I believe it. They changed at one point. They changed the what's it called? The opaque or whatever of the blood. Anyways, horrible acting. Well, one of the worst I've seen. I believe this is the worst acted movie that I've ever picked on here. The story's okay. I didn't mind the plot. As it went on, it got better. And the production ended up being pretty good for the budget. There were some good shots in this, and all the night scenes looked great. It was lit well. You could see everything. They should have just shot the whole movie at night. I think that would have bumped it up a couple points alone. The music was okay. Nothing to complain about there. Like everything but the acting was okay. I think even like some of the furries, like where they're doing some of the stalking and killing, like their movements, the way they're acting it was cool. They had great timing with the looks, and they impressed me too.
That wolf was impressive. Like he was.
Yeah, there's some shots where he just
creepy.
like
a smidge.
Yeah. He's standing there with an axe, I think, at one point, just staring at him. And like, that's a good shot. That was definitely, these people knew they knew horror. They knew what they wanted, but just you can only get you get what you get. You don't grow up there. Like your budget only calls for that acting talent. That's what you're going to get. This movie with a budget and some people that could act, this might be a decent slasher.
It really could.
But we got what we got. I have down 3 or 4, so I'm gonna go 3.5.
There you go.
Right
See,
on.
I don't think I don't think any of the problems with it inherently involve budget whatsoever. I think the things I have problems with were choices that were made. But I was just writing out of my head my direct thoughts. So it was I wrote, oh wow, what a disappointing start to a movie. The blood effect that they used when the guy shoots the bear makes me think they made this thing on an iPhone. Putting blood on a camera lens indicates you want the people to be aware of the camera. So it's just a really fucking bizarre thing. And I thought it was just bad decisions altogether. Why would you be running through the woods, see a ladder propped against an isolated tree, and think it's an escape from any situation? This guy tries to run up a ladder that's just on a tree.
No, I have an answer for that.
Yeah.
In the next scene, in the next scene, where because I made a note of this Oscar-winning line, "Don't touch it. I dare you to taste it." And it was his like hunting stand.
Oh, okay.
The tree, like his hunting.
Oh, it's a tree blind. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what he was trying to get up to.
Made no sense.
At first, I was like, I watched it like a couple times, and I was like, wait a minute. And then because the scene was such a jump to right into the next set of action of what the main characters are there to do. You just didn't even really look at the.
Yeah, and they didn't even need that beginning part with that hunter. They didn't need him that at all. They could have fucking threw that right away. I mean, they would have lost time that they probably needed to make this a feature film. Because what is this, like an hour?
It just over.
10 minutes in, I was like, man, this is just a bad movie with bad actors pretending to be an even so making an even worse movie than what we're watching. And I'm watching this through like a montage with a bad song by a bad band that is like a bad cover band of another bad band. It's just all bad stuff in this first beginning part.
What you doing, buddy?
Action. That was good.
This monopolizes half of my life because if they get in the car, there's going to be goddamn mud in there, and then you're not going to clean it out, and I'm going to spend 2.5 hours cleaning it out. Again.
How'd the swamp monster learn about food?
Oh
my god. How did the swamp monster learn about food?
Dude, it's a cheesy fucking movie. That's what we said.
I've always
He has flippers.
And there's so much weird shit in it too. Like there's a point where I wondered why they included this line where this unmemorable actress says to this unmemorable actor, you know your vest's inside out, right? And then he just flips it the right side and then walks away. Like there was nothing. It was just dialogue for like, and it made me think that this writer was like, this filmmaker was like, what would a person do? These are people. They live in the world. They should probably like. It just seems like he just came up with some bullshit off the top of his head, just sticking dialogue. He didn't know what people would say. Like
maybe like he portrayed that dude as to be kind of a dumbass, right? Isn't he one that?
Well, he also went from orange, so he was wearing like an orange vest in the woods to a darker color. So when he did that, I thought he was going to get shot.
Yeah, I thought there was a reason for it or something.
Maybe that was the joke. But it was way over.
But it didn't hit.
Too
Nothing hit. And if they were trying to make him look like a dumbass, it wasn't sharp enough to be like a dig at him or anything. It was more like she was just like, "Hey, your shoelaces are untied." Or,
Yeah.
It's funny now though.
The whole idea
the same thing.
of what these people do is fucking crazy to me, because what are the worst things that could happen if they just immediately called the police? This is in a time of cell phones. These people have cell phones. They shot a man by accident who was dressed up like a bear in the woods. What police, what kind of law enforcement is going to be like?
Any attorney can probably get you out of that.
Yeah. You certainly
dressed up
don't
like
a real bear.
An animal in the woods.
Fucking chop the guy up and throw him in the river, right? Like you don't do that. That is a morality jump. That is, these people were making a shitty movie. They were kind of terrible people, but they certainly weren't fucking Henry the fucking serial killer. Just fucking bizarre. The fucking video came
one you don't.
the video camera filter that they had when
with
they
the
were doing
cassette
the
icon.
yeah when they were doing
Like-
when they were doing that, it drove me nuts because it was
And
like
him
a
trying to act
filter.
like he's crying.
Yeah, and it was like a fucking filter. It looked bad, just bad. But there was a couple. The writing in this killed me too. Sometimes this one girl says, "Do we have any more chicken nuggets?" Like she asks it right before she gets killed. They've been out in this fucking woods for 2 days. How are they cooking or heating chicken nuggets or storing them? It didn't make sense to me. More weird shit. I feel like this had a lot of potential, like you said. If all they would have had to do for me is just remove all the cartoony ones, get rid of all the cartoony ones, stick with the poodle and the fucking wolf. Those look good. Get rid of the fucking noises they make too.
No, I love
Like,
that.
Oh,
like
Jesus.
the little
yeah.
squeaks and shit. Almost cartoony. Make them silent. But the ending is cool. There's an awesome chainsaw kill, like out of nowhere. You're like, what the fuck? It looks good. The prosthetic is probably where they spent most of their money, I assume. But then I got a good laugh. The whole end scene's like kind of cool. Whenever the wolf's tail gets pulled out and it's revealed it's a butt plug.
It's a butt
And
plug.
then throws it at the wolf and it hits the wall and leaves like a little poop mark on the.
Yeah.
That was good. But yeah, there was a lot of
That was good.
yeah. There's a lot of good stuff with
pretty good.
there's a lot of good machete stuff too, like at the end there. But ultimately, it's a 4. Like I think that's where it's at. Who's next? Randy John?
Randy John.
Randy John. John
Yeah, I'll
Randy
let you
John.
go. Yeah.
So first impression, I looked at the runtime. I was like, well, thank God it's just over now. I feel like, I mean, I guess it's probably the joke of it, but how can these people seriously take these furries looking like real animals and shooting them? That hunter shot that dude drinking from the lake or the river in broad daylight.
That's true.
Like, come on, man. That's a grizzled hunter right there. He's been hunting for years. That looks like any bear you ever seen. And then I thought he was a bear. I thought he was that was like a cartoony teddy bear. All right, ain't no way he thought that looked like a real bear. And that whole scene, I hated how much time they focused on that sleeping blonde. I would have liked to have seen, all you see is like some beer cans roll around, and then you see her, or you see the dude with the gun creeping around, and you see her, and then a gunshot. That's all you see. I would have liked to have seen like the bear, like, I don't know, squeaking and going through their shit. Something.
Yeah.
You know, you don't even see like, did he try to attack him? Did he just kill him out of malice? You know, like just something like that. But this is a super indie flick. They probably had like, I don't know, 10 grand. Actors. I feel like some of them were probably pals already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they might have only had like a couple actual like indie actors, and maybe it was just like a bunch of friends making this, because that's what it seemed like. I wouldn't be surprised if some of them were the furries when they weren't on camera. Just the same budget.
Yeah. I don't think any of the actors had like a picture on IMDb. Like, and this is probably like the only thing they've done. So.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, tons of terrible acting. The neck break with the tails pulling apart from each other, that was over the top, stupid, silly fun. I like it. The kangaroo. All right.
Yeah.
Like the
boxing gloves and shit
fight at the end. That was rad. Like he leaned back on the tail and did the kangaroo.
Oh yeah.
No, full well, that's just a stuffed tail. They don't support his ass. That was fucking funny. And then the cut off hands with no blood coming out of them.
Oh
they
yeah,
were
that
in
was
budget
awesome.
by that time.
But
yeah,
the thing about that,
let's do it.
listen, he was still fucking squeaking, man. That bothered me there too. He was still squeaking when he was all cut. You would be screaming like your hands are gone. You would be.
Yeah, he was still, like trying to get the shots and stuff. But that wasn't even the filmmaker guy. That was one of his actors.
Yeah.
Right? He's the guy that started with like a Philly accent and then it lost it.
Yeah, I think that I think that the original guy that was wearing that outfit was the director, because he did play. Oh my god, I got cats fighting in here, man.
Oh shit.
Did you hear that?
No.
Like right here. But fuck. Oh, goddamn.
He played, you said
the original kangaroo. The guy that gets killed and then he takes
like a stunt. Like a fake Shemp kangaroo.
Yeah, something like
that. It's way better. We've watched way worse movies on here, I think. Acting, I don't
know about that.
It's just over an hour long. It's
crazy. Well, that blood, what was that? The Streets Run Red. Oh yeah, that was a bad movie.
Christ, I forgot about that. I kept thinking Dr. Bubenstein.
That was a bad one too.
Yeah. I laughed a lot.
I cried.
Yeah. I laughed a ton. It was stupid. It was just over the top and I dug it. I still gave it a 4 because it's like low quality. They could have done more with what they had. I feel if it would have been serious, but you had better actors and stuff. But if it would have been serious, it could have been cool. Because that wolf, I wish you would have kept the red when it turned red. I wish you would have kept that. He didn't need to go get a new one. But yeah, I gave it a 4.
What he did? You think you went and got a new mask after that? That was the end of the movie.
That was post-credit scene shows the guy.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I didn't watch this through credits.
I was done, man.
Yeah, it was.
John's like, I wonder if there's more.
Dude, I do.
Are they going to set up
I always scrub to see if there's like some more extra shit. I love extra shit. Bad or good, I don't care. Maybe it'll like shed some light on something. But yeah, it shows him. He looks like they only show him from the chin down. He looks like Bob from Twin Peaks. Just from the chin, the lips down. So he goes to the store, right? And he looks up, he's looking through all the different masks, and he finds the exact mask he had up on the wall, and he just smiles a little bit. Like it was kind of cool. Like he just looks like
for a sequel.
Yeah.
And shit, unknowing.
Much like a butt plug thrown at the wall, this movie was a shit smear. I was not a fan of any of this. I had probably one of the worst times I've had in a long time watching movies. The only nice things I can say are things you guys already touched on. The chainsaw kill was cool. The dark parts, nighttime stuff was great. Some of the hand cam shots were pretty neat, I thought. And the 90s music pop style thing that they did was all right. Everything else about this was terrible. Terrible dialogue, terrible acting. That rabbit laugh made me want to hang myself through most of it. You get charming dialogue like this. Look, it's the road.
Yeah, that's about right.
As you come upon the road. I mean, I don't know what the fuck. I don't understand like how this shit gets made sometimes. Even if they had 10 grand, I'd rather give 10 grand to somebody else that's doing something else than this script. I would have looked at the script and been like, absolutely not.
I forgot about this.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to ask you guys if this is the thing that happened, because it kind of went fast and I wasn't going back to see if it happened. Did a girl's tit get cut off and
yes,
and then fly at the camera, and then the guy said thanks for the
got my booby shot.
Ah, exactly.
Yeah, you got my booby shot. Yeah.
And it was all
fast, and I was like
implanting it and stuff.
I think it might have started off as something they wanted to do as a serious movie, and as they're filming it, they're like, we're just gonna ad lib some funny shit here and there, stuff like that. Obviously, that they put in, but I don't know, man. when it was over, I had sat there for like a minute and I was like, Jesus Christ, that was the longest hour I've ever had, I think. So I don't know. I can't not recommend it to people because I sat through it, so you should have to too. But at the end of the day, some people might like this more than I did. Again, it's as a good idea. It's just poorly executed across the board, in my opinion. I think Jason had hit on some good points at the beginning with his review. With a bigger budget, maybe better actors involved, this could have been something that we might be talking about with like, oh, this everybody's got to see this. But as far as I'm concerned, I say watch this at your own peril, but at least give it a watch. 3 out of 10 for me. So
it's only an hour.
I mean, there's good bones here. Like the way that the things look in the woods in the dark is pretty cool. But
yeah, they had really good night shots.
You can only do so much.
Right.
Your map listeners did hear more.
All right, it's time for trailer trash. Jean Paul, what you do?
Well, what I do. This is in honor of a TikTok follower of mine who wanted me to review these movies, and I enjoyed them, and I thought, wow, I'm going to torture you guys with them.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that. Our first one, I'm going to read again, the lovely IMDb. Freshly out of the grave, a hard rock band becomes zombies, and they thirst for sweet revenge, and they give a performance of a lifetime. This is Hard Rock Zombies.
Oh yeah, this is
a fun one.
Real low quality on this one here, guys.
Aren't they all?
I wanna hold your hand.
It almost sounds like Footloose.
Oh my god.
Well, come on! Put your hands together!
Ron Jeremy.
That's my Uncle Terry.
It's like a PlayStation 1 cutscene or something.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
You can see the wonderful plastic in it.
I love it.
I kind of want to fuck to this song.
Shake.
That might be a better show.
I mean, I'm sure these guys at one time played at Gromie's.
Yeah, basically. This is like a fucking 3-minute long trailer.
It's a music video.
I think we're good.
You're good?
Yeah.
You want to shake it up? Shake it up, baby.
Oh my lord.
It's on the Tubi as always.
It's a feature length.
Yeah.
It's on the Tubies.
I think I've seen bits and pieces of it. I know enough that I like it.
You know enough that you like it. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So, because I love IMDb descriptions. And again, I had never heard of these movies until this individual decided to say, hey, would you review these movies on TikTok? And I'm like, sure, why not?
Are we not allowed to say their name?
I don't have it in front of me. And I don't remember it.
It's probably user 57673.
Yeah.
I mean,
I never saw
you
these
want me to look
until
it up? I'm going to look it up.
Jerky Man 101.
Son
Send
of
them
a
to
gun.
me.
Still
You're
loves
making me
to
look it up.
Scrooge 15.
Yeah.
Look it up. You're gonna make me look it up.
Catcher's Mitt 05.
Now that I'm TikTok famous, as they say. Now that I am TikTok famous.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Well, what's your next one here?
Yeah, what's the next one?
Okay, it's Launchpad McQuack.
Okay.
That is the user on the TikTok.
Oh, I was like, wait, the guy that voiced him? What?
Yeah.
It's Launchpad
shout
McQuack,
out-
you know,
Great
from
name.
DuckTales.
Shout out to
Launchpad
Launchpad.
Shout out to Launchpad. All right, so this next one, I fell in love with this movie. I'm actually gonna buy the Blu-ray because it's absolutely hilarious. So on the night of the big high school prom, the dead will rise and eat the living, and the only people that can stop it are those losers who can't get dates. You know, so the best way to describe this movie really is Carrie meets Pretty in Pink, and it's glorious. This is Dance of the Dead.
I've seen this. It's fun.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard of it.
You're about to hear
Well, you
it.
will
Randy.
now.
Yeah.
You're about to.
It was
One
one of
hot
those,
second here.
like 8 movies of terror or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
I
it
think
was
so.
some kind of.
You know,
Ooh, the Red Band trailer too, Frank.
Yeah, you're in trouble now.
It doesn't
See
say
some
nudity.
boobs.
Last minute.
It doesn't
damn.
say
Go to the
nudity.
prom with me.
Ew, get lost, Jimmy.
You will remember tonight.
Your prom ticket!
We don't have dates to the prom.
I was gonna go, but then my date ate bad spinach.
Wow.
Come on, Steven S. You're the
Randy, does that ring a bell to you?
Yeah, it does.
so American Pie.
Did you guys hear that?
Oh, hell. From the creative minds behind 30 Days of Night and the Grudge movies.
Ain't It Cool News said it's a cult classic, so it's got to be.
So you know it's gotta be. CGI blood and all.
Don't stop those things from getting to the prom, then our world is over.
Little lady, you'll get the machete.
But I don't know how to shoot a machete.
Where y'all going? Prom to kick some zombie ass.
Who are you guys?
We're the sci-fi club. We're here to rescue you.
Dance of the Dead.
Wish it was a corsage.
Okay, I'll borrow that from you when you buy that.
That don't look
Okay.
bad. Although I'm not a fan of jumping zombies. What the fuck? shit
Oh,
is
they were
this?
dancing
different.
zombies. They dance.
Oh,
They just
they were dancing. I
you
didn't
know.
So were they doing like the
Thriller dance.
jump?
No.
Like
Well,
the
I was
jump?
thinking. What's that? That movie. She's All That, when they just like break out into like a dance number.
Oh
and
yeah,
they-
that was a trend for a minute. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I won't borrow that from you.
All right. So again, you got to thank Launchpad McQuack for this one
Thank
as
you.
well. Yeah.
Thanks,
Good.
Launchpad.
Yeah. So this one is a group of college kids accidentally unleash a curse that makes everyone and anyone that comes in contact kill themselves and turn into Zeman.
Zeman.
Zemans. Demon zombies is what I called them. Zemans.
Oh, Siemens. Okay.
Demons. This is Dead Before Dawn with Christopher Lloyd.
Oh.
Yeah, Dr. Emmett Brown. So this is also in honor of my Dr. Emmett Brown, Emmett Dog.
Ah.
Let me give you the nickel tour and explain the ground rules. Under no circumstances is anyone that come within spit distance of that earth.
What happens if it breaks?
I saw this movie. It's actually pretty good.
And when it breaks, it escapes and curses you.
You're weird, man.
Don't cry.
I'm not crying. I'm sweating in my eyes.
That's right.
Is upon us here, Becky. Imminent doom.
Jasper, are you on the weed?
Are you on the weed, John Walmsley?
Oh yeah. Nice.
serious trouble. Maybe if we're really quiet, she'll just go back to sleep.
Whoever we make eye contact with is going to kill themselves. Come back as zombie demons and try and kill us.
Oh,
Everybody grab a weapon.
Tucker and Dale.
What happened? Come here! You broke. No kidding.
This curse is so complicated.
Look at me when I talk to you.
I will never look at you.
Are you on the weed,
You know,
boy?
they even have
Oh,
Earl
yeah.
Ducky and a good kid in the hall cameo.
Oh, you were right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Casper! Is that Professor Duffy?
Oh, God.
I saw this. I was at somebody's house and they were watching
In
it.
3D?
No,
That would have been hilarious.
no, it was at somebody's house and we were watching it, and just had started, and it was actually really funny. I liked it a lot.
It doesn't look
Cool.
bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
It doesn't look bad.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, John Paul. Well, you did pretty good this time. I think I'd watch all those movies.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
No torture. No torture this time.
No
In fact,
torture.
the last two, I think I'd really like to watch those. So, yeah. I don't know if
You
you
know,
failed or
to be.
succeeded. Either way.
I mean, I see it as a win because, you know,
They're all three. They all three look good. and
I'm
I-
introducing you to just quality trash, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's trailer trash, sometimes it's quality trash.
It's
You know?
this time around it was like Beverly Hills trash.
Oh, there
know?
you go. Beverly Hills
Yeah.
trash.
It was
That's
it was
right.
like Riverside Drive trash over here in Columbus. We're a little wealthy, you know. So
Yeah.
good job.
Modelo bottles.
Yeah, Modelo. Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
see you later, John Paul.
Later,
Bye,
buddy.
buddy.
Take care, guys.
See ya.
Your map self-measures did here for that's all, girl.
Anyways, let's go to 2022 for Good Boy. Also had another name I saw. What was it? Me, you, and Frank, or something like that. Summary for this film: Christian, a millionaire heir, meets Sigrid, a young student, on a dating app. They hit it off quickly, but there's only one problem. Christian lives with Frank, a man who dresses up and constantly acts like a dog. Written and directed by oh god, Bill. I'm gonna just say it how it's spelled, man. Bill Jarbo.
Bill Jarbo.
Yeah.
And B-O-E, and the O has a line through it. What's that mean?
It's Norwegian.
Yeah.
Extra.
Barrow. You say it like this, Barrow.
Yeah, kind of.
But yeah, fucking immediately from the moment they introduced this man dog, all I want to know is the shitting situation, like the shitting pissing situation. Like, because does this guy have to, like, he said he takes him out at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't get to know what's going on though. I want to know. I want to see
I'll bet
it.
he's got a
I
butthole.
want. You think he's got a little flap or
Like
something that comes out of the suit?
You know
and he
what?
just-
Well, he was spanking him at one point, right?
Yeah, the flap
Well,
comes
and
down.
there was like there was like a big, like a square for them
Yeah.
cheeks, and he was just,
Yeah. But I was kind of disappointed that you don't really actually get to that doesn't get fleshed out. But do you guys think you could overlook, like, let's say you guys are single and you meet a woman who is fairly attractive, multimillionaire, but she has a guy dressed up like a dog.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Answer's yes.
no.
I
Now,
don't have
would
any
you-
problems with this scenario at all. So.
Two dogs.
Within the
I would be like, what's the fucking deal, though? Like, what are we doing here?
within the time period that they're dating and stuff? Would you go to the cabin? Would you give up
No.
your phone?
Millionaire, right? Multi-millionaire? Yes, I would.
Nah,
Randy's in for adventure.
Yeah.
That one night Tinder slam, that would have been it.
Yeah.
I would have never, because we're right. She met Frank the next morning.
Yeah,
and she
could you
shit
imagine that?
herself, and she got the fuck out of there.
I would have been like, "This is so cool. You're so rich. You've got a person in here. This is great."
But I didn't have
Buy me some movies.
Yeah, right.
I didn't have a lot of notes for this because it's fairly enjoyable. I felt it was a little bit long. Could have been a short film. I think you could have scrunch this up. But some of the funny shit I noticed was when the girl is like trying to get away, she sucks at it, man. Like she runs away a little bit and then she stops and she yells, and then she runs away a little bit and then she stops and then she yells, and then the next thing you know, she's laying on the ground, and then she all of a sudden decides to fucking go back and take care of this guy and help the dog guy, but
in the weakest way possible.
Yeah.
And you only hit him once. That's it. That's all you.
I don't know, but I'm probably hitting this guy until his head's pulp.
Yeah.
Myself.
Like
or
style.
The tree branches, So,
yeah. He'll be
with splinters.
Yeah.
Like right in the fucking face.
Yeah.
The only thing I really wanted to know was like I need more information on how he brainwashes these people, because what you have here is a man of normal human strength, and then another man of normal human strength, and a woman of normal human strength. Why can't the two take down the one guy fairly easily, like real quick? Why?
Well, I think the one guy was broken, right? So he was a shell of a human. He was conditioned to be obedient, and he broke that, and so he was reverting back. So I don't think she was going to get any help at that point out of him.
Nah, he confessed.
As far as her, I don't know why she didn't. Like I said, I mean, there were many other things after she hid in that room that she could have used to finish the job. The stereo. I mean,
the fucking knife was sticking out of the sill.
The knife.
All right. But I give it a 7 out of 10. So I just wanted to throw that in there.
Nice.
Recommend it. It's weird.
Yeah. Weird ass movie. Not so much a horror movie as it is a thriller. Like I kind of think my mom would kind of like this movie. There's just always that tension, that's what she likes. Yeah. Why was Frank acting like he couldn't get away? He was just getting spanked, right?
Yeah.
He just was making his ass for. Not a lot happens in this movie, but it kept my attention. So I think that says a lot. The acting was good. I swear I've seen that chick, the lead chick in the movie before, but I couldn't place her. The plot, there's no effects to this movie, so they didn't have to think of the budget. See, take out the effects, you get some better actors.
Yeah.
It was all those dog masks. That's where the budget went.
It was the ending. What that was? Did they have a kid? Did they kidnap a kid? What?
Yeah, it was Frank and Sigrid's kid.
Okay, I thought so. Okay, so it moved ahead.
Was that his whole plan the whole time, you think? To get a mate for
after he got her and found out that he didn't want her as a person, probably, because that was a question she asked. How does he have sex? Like, well, you're gonna learn today.
Yeah. Someday I'll find that lady that understands my dog situation.
But yeah, it was just kind of middle of the road for me, and that's what I gave it, a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like, spoiler alert, y'all listening to this, Sigrid was always a dog because she must have been colorblind and not see the fucking red flag that was that this guy was. Yeah, he looks like a cleaned up Justin Bieber. He's polite, he's nice, he's charming as shit. The girl, she Tindered him, sweet. She sees Frank, she's rightfully freaked the fuck out. Her roommate.
I was gonna say, do you think the roommate's the bad guy in this movie?
I
Actually,
feel like, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, no, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's just what they call it, dog play.
Dog play. It's just a little dog
It's
play.
just a little bit of dog play.
Yeah,
It's not
they're not. Yeah, we just did British accents, but whatever.
Because that was easier.
It was. Did you guys get a British dub?
It's just
It's
a
just
little
easier.
bit of
Because
dog play.
they almost sound English when they speak.
They did
English
say
anyway,
some shit that was like, what did he say? There was some English, like it sounded just like English, hard to get or something like that. When there was certain phrases that were just
there's some like similarity, but I love the deceptive opening scene. He's making this awesome dinner.
Oh yeah.
Test the au jus, the gravy. Looks perfect. Oh, he's making some for his dog too. Oh, this guy's all right. This is cool.
He's a good owner. He's a good owner.
He's a good owner. And then comes Frank with that creepy fucking mask. That mask, is creepy, man. And just starts eating, and it's like, good boy. I was like, that's the way to open a fucking movie, man.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it. Like, that was really cool. Sigrid. What a dumbass. She couldn't save herself, like, just at all. Like, yeah, she got caught. All right. You put the knife. As soon as Frank bit Christian in the cage, she should have been on top of that fucking knife.
Yeah.
And then just stabbing at anything that blade would go into. Like,
she had like 4 opportunities to actually kill this guy, like literally kill him.
Or even fucking escape.
Yeah.
Dude, just keep running downhill. You're gonna
I would have been
hit
gone.
Yeah.
I would have been out of there.
Like,
She could have kept running.
me out. He's broken. Gone.
She could have kept running, and then we could have got this line of dialogue. Look, it's the road.
Look, it's the road. I wish she would have delivered it really good too. She's like, oh, the road. Oh, thank God. You know, she falls asleep, which I thought was weird, but you would think that a character like that would get caught by the guy because he'd be stalking him, and he was just beating Frank for hours, like breaking him back down with Norwegian metal.
Which was awesome.
That was another thing that bugged me is, how does she not know who this guy is? Like, just at all.
Yeah, if he's part of that like royal family or whatever they were talking about, how do you not know that?
I mean, her roommate knew who he was.
Yeah.
Like what the hell? You know, just like she was like complete stranger mode.
Right.
You know, oh, this cute guy on Tinder. All right, cool. As rich as he saw all his mom's pictures and stuff, like her photography, like she was obviously famous.
Right. That'd be like you walk in and you see Hunter Biden, and you're like, I don't know who this man is. He's real nice.
Yeah.
You know what though? I would not know what he looks like. I don't think I know what he looks like. He could be sitting right next to me. I'd be like, I've never. I mean, I've heard the name. I know who he is. I know he did crack or something. But if he was sitting next to me, I wouldn't know who he is. So yeah, I could see that happening.
All right.
One scene that was creepy is when Frank was watching them bone, and you only see half his face, and it's dark. The way those eyes, like, I don't know, just that was a really good and creepy shot. Like, it was just, and then when he spoke, I was like, is he who's the crazy one?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
that had me too. Yeah.
Like, who's the master and who's the slave? Like, are they doing some weird role reversal or something? And then that, saw where that went. But overall, I like the way it ended. The little baby, he was a cutie. His little dog outfit. But you know what that's gonna be. He's gonna be obviously raised that way instead of broken. Yeah, I really like this one. It was definitely creepy. I gave it a 7.
Nice.
And Frank finally fucked.
Hey, congratulations.
I liked this a lot too. I did not want to watch this movie when Frank told me, well, our Frank told us that we were going to be watching this. I was like, man, I don't fucking want to watch it. Like, I normally don't want to watch some of the movies that we pick, but I was like visibly angry when I had to sit down and watch this. Like, I actually got up a couple of times. I'm like, God, I fucking don't want to do this. And I sat back down on my couch. I'm like, all right, just gonna do it. And I loved this movie. So
Yeah.
thank you, Aaron and Went.
Yes.
I appreciate it. I love the way it was shot. I thought the actors were really great. I couldn't believe how crazy this plot got. As one of my favorite scenes is when the dog finally speaks to the lady, because you're waiting for it. There's no way this guy doesn't say something to her at some point. And he leaves the room in this cabin and he just rips his mask off and he's like, we gotta get the fuck out of here. He's fucking crazy. I was like, this is great. This is what I was expecting, some sort of turn for this.
This is cinema.
Yeah, it's cinema, fellas. I couldn't believe, because then from there on, I was with John. I'm like, is this guy crazy, or
Yeah, like,
is
are they gonna flip the script?
Yeah,
or
is he? Yeah, exactly. Like, I didn't understand the dynamics still all the way up until we get the other turn with the cell phone and everything, and then you're like, oh, this guy is fucked. Like, he is 100% Patrick Bateman, only he's not killing people, he's putting them in dog costumes, And there were so many things about this movie that I liked, because it says a lot of shit with visuals. Like, you guys pointed out, she's not cool with it at first. Ingrid, right? Or is that her name?
Sigrid.
Sigrid. I'm sorry. Sigrid. So she's not cool with it at first. She comes around. Then they're in the cabin. They're petting and playing. It's showing you how you can normalize crazy shit if somebody else is telling you it's okay. You know what I mean? Like, it's showing you the ability this guy has to present crazy and get you to be on board with it. It was really an interesting movie, an interesting idea. Whoever wrote this, I would like to meet them, because they've probably got some great shit to tell you, some amazing ideas.
I'd like to see how Frank got there. I wouldn't mind seeing a story.
I'd watch a prequel and a sequel for sure to see how this all played out. I thought the runtime was great. It was just, for me, I know Frank said it could have been a little tighter, but for me, it was pretty quick.
Wasn't it short?
It was like an hour and 20 minutes.
I just said it could have been a short film. That would have been.
It could have been a short film. Gotcha.
Way shorter than most movies nowadays, So I was actually left wanting a little bit more at the end, which is crazy. I don't know how to recommend this to people, because I can't be like, hey, you're gonna watch this amazing movie.
It's not about dog kinks.
Yeah, it's not. But
it's not.
Yeah, I would definitely tell people to check this out. It was worth every penny. I gave it a 7 out of 10 as well. I couldn't believe how much I liked this movie, and I immediately told people about it that I work with the next day. I was like, hey, you guys know I said I watch weird shit, so be prepared. But if you want to watch something really weird that's going to make you go, what the fuck, check this out. And some people got back with me and they liked it. So yeah.
No, they didn't, Randy. No, they didn't.
A couple of people I liked it. So I got a couple of, hey, good recommendations. So I don't know, some people. I work with a couple of horror fans. So my boss, he never takes any of my recommendations after I told him to check out he had never seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
Oh my God.
I was like, well, he's seen the first. It wasn't for him. So yeah.
Some people hate that movie.
Yeah. But anyways, this was a pleasant surprise. Thank you very much, Frank, for this. So
I did a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the idea for the game I have this time is we're going to have a movie night. Each of us is going to say a movie, and we're going to try to remember as we go around.
Oh shit.
Now, there's a few different ways we can do this. We can do it without any rules whatsoever, just naming movies, trying to remember, or you can try to use the last letter of the person's pick before you. How you want to do it, guys? Probably the
I don't
easiest
even
way.
know what you said.
Like, this is what
you
we'll
lost
do.
me. You lost me at the instructions.
Okay, here we'll do it. We'll try to do it alphabetically. Okay, this is what you have to say every time, and add on the movie of the next person. We're gonna
Does
have
it have to be a
night.
horror movie?
Well, yeah. I mean,
okay. We weren't specific. All right.
Does the count as T if it's the first?
Throw the thes away. Just count
All right.
the letter.
Drop the thes.
We're having a movie night. I'm bringing Amityville horror. Randy, what? Now you say we're having a movie night. I'm bringing Amityville horror and a B.
We're having a movie night, and I'm bringing Amityville horror and what's a B one?
It's our next movies, Randy.
Game over already.
What the fuck?
We're done.
Yeah, fuck this game. Sorry.
Okay. Sorry. All right.
Show and tell then. No.
Show and tell. It was worth a shot. Clearly, it's not gonna work out.
I was like, Randy, we're watching. It's our movie. It's our picks.
Oh no, that's
That starts with a B. Drop
Okay.
the thes.
Try it again. We're watching Amityville horror and Blair Witch Project.
Oh.
All right, we're having a movie. We're having a horror movie night, and I'm bringing
Jason.
We don't need to say
Amityville horror, the Blair Witch Project.
Oh, you got to repeat them. Okay.
Yeah.
And Cannibal Holocaust.
Okay.
Okay. Jason, it's on you.
Shit. Yep, having a movie night. Amityville horror. Oh shit! What did you just say?
Blair Witch.
You can't give it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Blair Witch. Whoa, God.
And C.
Yeah, I know what letter. I know the alphabet. I was still trying to learn how the game was played. What was
Cannibal Holocaust.
You
said
Cannibal.
I said Cannibal.
This will be a
Holocaust.
practice run. This will be a practice.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. We're gonna go with key. Okay. Cannibal Holocaust and Demon Night.
We're having a movie night. I'm bringing Amityville horror, Blair Witch Project, Cannibal Holocaust, Demon Night. Oh my God, The Eye. Is that a movie?
Okay. We're bringing.
Yes, it is a movie.
We're bringing. We're having a movie night, and we're bringing Amityville horror, Blair Witch Project, Cannibal Holocaust, Demon Night, The Eye, Fright Night.
Nice.
All right, we're having a movie night. I'm bringing Amityville horror, the Blair Witch Project, Cannibal Holocaust, Demon Night, The Eye, Fright Night. Gee. The Green Slime.
Green Slime.
What?
It's
You
an
said
old
Green
sci-fi
Slime.
movie. The Green Slime. It's from like the 70s, I think.
That's the best you could think of.
I was waiting for him to say
I ain't gonna be able to
Ghoulies.
get it.
Yeah, Ghoulies. Yeah.
Amityville. Oh my God! Why did I have to go last? Jesus, what's wrong with me? Blair Witch.
There you go.
That's horrible. I'm gonna have to write them down. What's C? What's C? I know D. What's C?
If you're gonna eat people, you would be a
If I was what?
Gonna eat people, you would
Cannibal
be
Holocaust, Demon Night, The Eye, Fright Night, whatever Jaws movie was, Green Slime.
That's it.
I've got a
Whatever
made
John's
up shit
movie
now.
was.
Someone needs to fact check these. I never heard of Green Slime.
I'll check it out.
G. Am I G?
Green
No,
slime is what he
green
had.
slime.
You're H.
Your H.
Hell High.
Oh wow.
I would have went with
I was
Hatchet,
like-
but okay.
I would have went with Halloween.
But John went real deep. The green slime's from 1968.
Yeah. First thing I can think of. I'm thinking
John,
of like
thank you. Thank
He's
you
like,
for
that
bringing
movie.
something.
There's like Gremlins, Ghoulies.
No, thank you for bringing something to movie night I haven't seen, and you want to educate me on the '60s and their order.
there. There we
That's
go.
good. Okay. So
Oh,
what did
shit.
Jason just say? I was lost there. What did he say?
Oh no,
He
you gotta
said-
pay attention. That's part of the
He
game.
said H.
Hell high.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
so-
yeah. We're having a movie night. I'm bringing Amityville Horror, Blair Witch.
Look at Frank.
Wow.
He's reading. He's reading the
What?
screen. Look
Yeah, you're reading.
What am I reading?
Oh my god, he's
I don't know.
That's just the glare off.
I think you're typing them down, and then and then
he's cheating.
No, my hand's up here. My keyboard's there.
keep them up above
Blair
your head.
Witch Project, Cannibal Holocaust, Demon Night, The Eye, Fright Night, The Green Slime, Hell High, right? Is that what he said?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Mhm.
In the Mouth of Madness.
Great.
Okay. Amityville, Blair Witch, Cannibal Holocaust, Demon Night, Green Slime, Hell High. Oh, I said Fright Night.
Did you
Fright
skip it?
Night, In the Mouth of Madness.
Wait a minute. You go from F to I?
Well, I missed F, so I made up for it.
Okay.
I skipped
Okay.
S.
All right. I got you. Okay.
Wait. So what's my letter then? I J, right?
J.
Got a horror film with J in it.
Oh, easy.
Real famous one. Real obvious.
I feel like I'm being put on the spot. So my brain's
You
I don't
are.
know what
That's
I don't
what
know
this
what
is.
they're thinking
Yeah.
of. So I'm right there with you, Ray. A real big one with J.
Yeah, big one with J, huh?
Oh, I got one with J now. I got one with J
Hey.
Fuck.
He's done. Put a fork in him.
Take a drink.
He's trying to search for, trying to play with something. Tablet out, laptop.
What do we got here? What is here?
All right. In the interest of moving things along.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Dun,
Oh, Jaws.
dun.
Jaws. Thank you. What the fuck? Yeah. Sorry, John.
What a
No,
friendly
you're
game.
fine. No, mine's worse. Now I got to think of a K, but now I got to remember all this shit. All right. Amityville Horror, Blair Witch Project, Cannibal Holocaust.
What are
Don't
you
write 'em
reading?
down. You writing them
What are you
down,
I'm
right?
not. I'm looking at my fingers. I'm looking at my fingers. Now, motherfucker.
We're all
now
accusing
we
each
gotta
other
start
of
over.
cheating, but we're all giving each other the answers. We're working as a team, but accusing each other of
Demon
cheating.
Night. Okay. All right, we're back on it. Demon Night, The Eye. Fright Night, The Green Slime. Hell High. In the Mouth of Madness. Jaws. I'm on K. Killer.
I know.
No, that's Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. That'd be A.
Honk, honk.
Come on, Randy. Come on, Randy.
Killer Clowns. There you go. Killer Clowns. Thank you. Honk, honk. I was like, at first, I was like, is Peter from Duck?
Yeah. I was trying to do this.
Whose turn is it?
Yours.
Is it my turn? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my god.
Amityville, Blair Witch. Oh,
We're just like not calling them
fucking
by the right
see.
name. We're just like, all right, we know what we're talking about.
Every time I get to see, I want to say Cat's Eye, but it wasn't even.
Yep.
Oh my god. Cannibal Holocaust,
There you go.
Demon Knight. What was the? What the hell? The I,
Yeah.
the T, the D, the A's and the B's and the T's. Where am I at?
F.
E, F, Fright Night, Green Slime. What was I?
Well, H, right? Did you do H?
Did I do H?
No,
You're on H.
Yeah.
H. What was H?
It was your. It was the one. It was
yours.
Mine?
It was yours.
Oh, Hell High. Now, still high.
Some say it's John Carpenter's best film.
In the Mouth of Madness. H-I-J. J. Jaws. Okay, Killer Clowns. Land of the Dead.
All right.
Take that, Frank.
Horror, Blair Witch Project,
making me sweat over here.
Cannibal Holocaust, Demon Knight, The Eye, Fright Night, The Green Slime.
No one will ever forget that movie now.
Right.
I gotta watch it now. Hell High, In the Mouth of Madness, Jaws. Oh God, John, what was your K?
Honk honk.
I want to say killing. What? Oh, killer.
Honk honk.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Land of the Dead. Oh man, what the fuck? There's a million M's. I know there is.
Oh man, and you can think of none of them.
No. I kind of look around. What do I got? Nothing available.
Just, yeah, the visual reference. That doesn't start with M. That wasn't a movie.
Monster Squad.
All right.
I was so serious. I was like, is that what it's fucking called? Is it Monster Club?
I'll just crash your
Amityville, Blair Witch, Cannibal Holocaust, not Cannibal Corpse, which I almost said. Cannibal Holocaust, Demon Knight, The Eye, Fright Night, Green Slime, Hell High.
Fuck.
In the Mouth of Madness.
Jackal.
In the Mouth of Madness. Jaws. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Land of the Dead. Monster Squad. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
There you go.
Jesus Christ. I think my brain was about to have it.
This is like the most
Explosion.
memory shit I've had to do in a long time. All right.
Yeah.
It's a good exercise.
Yeah, we're all in our 40s. Let's test our shit.
My armpits are sweating.
Mine always are, but yeah.
All right. We're having a movie night, and I am bringing Amityville Horror, The Blair Witch Project, Cannibal Holocaust. Shut up!
Danzig.
No psych outs. Come on. Harry. Demon Knight.
Randy's writing, by the way.
Oh, I was just.
He said Demon Knight.
I'll put the pen down. I was just scribbling. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just scribbling.
I like to draw. I like to doodle. I'm sorry.
Fright
My
Night.
legs are sweating.
Fright Night. Green Slime. Hell High. In the Mouth of Madness. J. Jaws. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Land of the Dead. Monster Squad. I want to phone a friend. Nightmare on Elm Street. Oh.
It's me, right?
Orca.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God. You got to throw in another one there. Amityville. Blair Witch. Cannibal Holocaust. Demon Knight. The Eye. Fright Night. Green Slime. I need to write down the damn alphabet. That's what I need to do. What am I on? H. Hell High. In the Mouth of Madness. Jaws. Killer Clowns. Land of the Dead. I know what I would have said. I would have said Madman. Madman Bars. Damn. Shit.
Did he freeze up? Oh.
Wolfman's got no hearts.
Oh, Monster Squad. Nightmare on Elm Street. Orca. Poltergeist.
Amityville Horror.
There's only one option for this one.
Amityville Horror, Blair Witch Project, Cannibal Holocaust, Demon Knight, The Eye, Fright Night, fucking G. What the hell is it? I'm lost, dude. I fucked up.
It's the color of your background.
Oh, good.
I just said we never forget it.
The green
Frank forgets
it. Hell High, In the Mouth of Madness, Jaws, fucking Killer Clowns. I always want to say fucking Cataclysm right there, and that's not even that's a band. Then we got L, which is fucking. Damn it, man! I've lost it.
Part. That would be
I love Brady's fucking clues. Land of the Dead, Monster Squad, Nightmare on Elm Street. Oh my god, what's the O?
I can't give you a good hint on that one.
Yeah, Shamu.
Orca. Fuck, man. There's no way. I'm done. I'm backing away. I'm backing away.
No.
I'm backing away. Because So you have to be eliminated sometime. We could just be. I don't know. There's no way I can go
Okay.
around again. There's no way I can go around again. There's no way I can go around.
All
I'm
right.
backing away. I'm backing away.
What would you do if
I felt you guys needed to help hold my hand like I was fucking recovering from an accident through that whole thing.
What would you have said for Q?
What did I said for Q? Well, the Q the serpent or whatever, right? Isn't that a movie?
Yeah, Q the winged serpent.
I would
Quarantine.
Quarantine.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah.
Very good.
Queen of the Damned, huh?
Queen of the Damned.
All right.
Terrible movie, but it works. So.
Yeah, I'm out. X.
All right.
Are we still going, or is the game?
No,
over?
God, no.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
all
no,
right,
I'm
all right.
done.
Yeah, I'm good too.
Yeah.
Good too. Call
If
it.
the guy that created the game's not going to continue, I'm not fucking going.
Jason's the only one that didn't
I
quit.
win.
Oh, fuck
I don't
off.
Jason wins by default.
Yeah, fine.
I don't know what
Default,
we would have done for fucking
default.
Z if we would have got all the way to Z or X.
Well,
X. Well, X is X, right?
X is X.
X,
yeah.
X.
But
Zombie for
Z,
Z.
Yeah, zombie.
Zombie
Yeah.
Holocaust or
Any zombie.
Zombie Land. That's easy. Okay.
Why
All right,
Young
well,
Frankenstein?
That was fun. That was fun.
Yep.
Show and tell. Anybody got a show and tell?
Boy, it's been a while. I've got a lot to show and tell.
Well, first of all, Randy, I like your shirt. I don't know if I've seen that before, but I like it.
Thanks. I got it at Kohl's. John, didn't you get this shirt?
Mm-mm.
No. Oh, okay. I was worried that we were going to wear the same shirt. I went
You
to
guys
buy
went
some
shopping together?
Well, yeah, he comes
got
up here
together.
every month and we go shopping.
But
I went into Kohl's.
I love that. That image of you guys going into Kohl's together.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get that shirt?
Just
I
hold
probably
hands
am.
and skip it.
Well, I'll get it too. We can both get it.
Graphic
We'll just have to
tees,
not wear
buddy.
them the same day. We won't wear them the same day.
It's on sale.
Yeah, it was on sale for $10.99. I went in to get a new pair of tennis shoes because I needed a new pair of tennis shoes, and I walked out with a bunch of graphic T-shirts instead. They didn't have any shoes I liked, so. But so can I go then, or is that cool? You guys can
do it.
So I bought a lot of stuff over the last month because I've been holding back, and I was like, I'm pulling the trigger on some of these sales that were happening. So the first thing I got was Clive Barker's Lord of Illusions.
Yeah.
I got this is the Umbrella release. That's got the theatrical and the director's cut. And this is a numbered slipcover, which I don't normally care about, but I thought it was really cool. And let me open it up here. I'll show you guys the inside of it. Pretty cool.
Was that one of those like fancy schmancy sets that was like $70?
It was $70 a couple of years ago.
Oh,
and it dropped down to $30.
Oh, nice.
So,
and that's out of print in the States.
Yeah. So, and this one plays in my 4K player, so that's why I picked it up. I also bought the Nightbreed version of this, and it does not play on my 4K player, so I had to sell that one to Jean Paul for a friend discount, so I can get the regular 4K of that. So I was a little disappointed, but this is amazing. This is an amazing set. Discount. Yeah. I gave him because I paid for shipping for these.
Frank,
so
what's the friend discount?
What's the friend discount?
What's my friend discount?
I don't know what percentage it is. It's a good deal.
Free. Free.
Dealer says it's a good deal.
But I've bought stuff from you before.
Don't worry, it's a good deal.
I couldn't just give.
It's a good picture. It's a good picture.
I couldn't give him a $30 thing I bought for free, so I gave it for a nice price.
I guess,
and he wanted it
paid for a basket case.
Yeah, I was talking like that. I paid $20 for basket case when it costs like $80 or some shit like that.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So John Paul's happy. I'm happy. It's a good deal. It's a good deal.
Yeah.
Nobody's.
Everyone wins.
But Amazon on the holiday was having some sales, so I picked up Pearl on Blu-ray for $10.99. And this is just your basic Blu-ray. It doesn't have any bells or whistles, but for $10, I mean, I can't go wrong. And then $11 for whatever reason, you guys explain this. X was $1 more. And it came out first, and it's the same thing basically. It's a basic Blu-ray, but I picked that up because I wanted to get both of these before Maxine comes out. Then we came up to see you guys, Aaron and Jason, at the restaurant, and we went over to Gromy's CDs and tapes in Lima, Robb Avenue. If you guys are ever in the Lima area, go in, walk through his paths. He doesn't really have aisles. He has pathways into
suggestions of aisles.
Like a flea market. But I found a couple of really good things. And Gromy, I have to always say, Gromy's a great guy. He always forgets my fucking name. I've known him for 20 years.
It's hilarious.
I walked into him and said, "Hey, I brought a guy from Columbus to buy some shit from you." He's like, "Thanks, buddy." Then I went to buy this off of him, In the Mouth of Madness on Blu-ray. And he goes, "Oh, this is new, so I've got it behind the counter." He's looking for like 20 minutes because he doesn't have a system. And he gets it, and he starts yelling this, guys. He goes, Jake, 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 for like a solid minute. And I'm just looking at shit because that's not my fucking name. It's not Jake. So he finally walks up to me. He goes, "Hey, are you messing with me?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Oh, I got that movie you wanted." And I went, I'm not Jake. Do you think I'm Jake Eilerman from the fucking comedy shows?" And he's like, "Yeah." I go, "No, I'm fucking Randy Wotan. I've known you since I was 16 years old." And he's like, "Oh, yeah, W-O-T." So he did get it right eventually. But so I picked this up. And then I also found this gem, D. Snyder's Strangeland.
Oh, yeah, that's a great one, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I haven't watched this one yet. I'm going to.
I didn't even know that fucking made it onto DVD, man. I haven't seen
Oh,
that shit
yeah.
since VHS days.
So I'm pretty excited about watching that. And then I also found this one for $1, The Void, which I fucking love this movie.
Great movie. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not on Blu-ray, but I mean, it's a DVD, but for $1,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so he did a really cool thing. He gave me all these for $20. So this one was 18 because it was new, but he gave me basically these for free. So
Is that
for
the
$1.
is that In the Mouth of Madness? Is that the Shout Factory? With the
It is. Yes,
flip?
it is.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Nice.
it's so that was pretty cool. It was cool to see Gromy. I hadn't seen him in a while, but he needs some better assistance because his pathways are getting a little thin. So I knocked a lot of shit over in there.
Yeah, it's like he won't say no to anybody. He'll just take everybody's stuff, and there you go. But
Yeah.
Who's up next? Jason, you want to go, or John? Who's
Yeah,
up?
I'll go. Finally got around to getting all the Blind Dead collection.
Oh, cool.
I had the Coffin years ago. I let that go with someone. One of the biggest regrets. But anyway, finally picked up all 4 films in there. The Sect on 4K. I don't know if I showed this last time. Maybe I had it. Maybe I didn't.
I think you mentioned in the chat that you got it, and I was like, "That's a weird one."
Oh yeah. It's a Wonderful Knife.
Good movie. Liked it a lot.
I feel like I showed these last time. Horrible name, but the trailer looks good. Party Hard, Die Young.
Okay.
I think it's
I haven't watched
German. I don't know. Anyway, new age slasher. Blind Buy, Mute Witness on 4K.
I remember that fucking video art, dude, but I've never
Trailer.
seen that.
I've never seen
I
it.
think there's another title too. Maybe not. There's another.
I don't remember that. That must be the new art because that other shit I remember on VHS. I just never.
Let us know if it's any good,
believe you're
man.
right. I will.
When you watch it.
One of my now favorite pieces in all of my collection, Cemetery Man, 4K.
yeah.
Nice.
Frank's gonna get my DVD as soon as I get unpacked.
That's right.
That's all I got.
All right.
Nice.
So I got something I've been waiting for a while. Lon Chaney is one of my favorite, just horror people of all time, especially his London After Midnight. And NECA finally released the London After Midnight figure.
Can you put over to the left? Or yeah,
There he is.
It's in. Sorry, it's in freaking.
It's really cool, man.
Yeah, it came with like 3 different heads, and I love his face. So creepy. I remember seeing it in
So
one of my
happy.
dad's. Yeah, I know, but it's the little sharp teeth and the way his mouth, like, because he did it with fish, literally with fish hooks and line, pulling his mouth, the
wow.
corners of his mouth. It's just one of my favorite images in like all of horror. And the bat wings, it's a lost film now, like literally lost, unless some dude has it in his basement, like he had Metropolis, the uncut Metropolis. But fun fact, Gene Simmons from Kiss was inspired by this exact character, or like his
That's really
the
cool.
bat wings and stuff. So yeah,
So there's no way to watch that movie at all.
So they released a Lon Chaney Senior set years ago, and it had 2 complete movies. One was the one where he's the clown, and then some other movie I can't remember, and then only a few bits of motion exist, and then they spliced it together with like stills that existed. There was like a big fire in the 70s, or maybe it was the 60s, because that shit was all shot on nitrate.
And
You know?
yeah, I remember reading about that. It burned a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, I mean, it could still be out there somewhere, but it's some private collector that has it and probably doesn't even know he has it, or she.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that's all I got for that.
Okay.
I have one thing. It's not really horror at all, but it is my recent purchase.
Here we go.
Of all the Batmans.
Nice. I love that.
I can't see. Is that the cartoon?
No, this is the 66 series.
Adam West.
Oh, Adam West stuff. Okay, that's fun.
All of the episodes. It's a DVD set, but
yeah,
it's fucking the only Batman I care about, and it's the best one.
Yeah, that's really not true at all, but it's cool that you got it. It's
no,
nice.
everybody has their own opinions, Randy. That's what's fun about the world.
So.
You're not what they would say, right?
When it comes to Batman, I'm kind of an aficionado, and
I mean, yeah, if you like stuff that's bad, but
no, the Adam West show was great. I remember watching that on reruns when I was a kid.
I do love all the villains in that one. The villains in that
Randy,
one are fucking amazing.
2 episodes in, I want to tell you something that was so charming and beautiful.
Oh, great.
What happened is the Riddler has a female that's like his girlfriend or something, right? So
which Riddler? There's a few.
Frank Gorshin, is that his name?
Yep.
But what they're gonna do is they're gonna swap Robin. They're gonna swap her in for Robin. So this is the special effect they do. She looks like a female, right? Like she doesn't look like Robin. They look different body wise.
Okay.
She puts on a mask. They cut to Burt Ward. Like she all of a sudden just puts this mask on and looks just like fucking Robin. Like, and then they dub her voice over him.
Yeah. Sounds amazing.
It was so fucking good, dude. And Adam West is it's fun. It's a fun show. And,
it's so cool.
It is fun. Yeah. I will give you that.
Yeah. Anyways, picks. You were doing Blair Witch, you say?
Yeah, John and I talked about it, and I think it's kind of cool. We're going to do the original Blair Witch from '99, and then the reboot from 2016 as a double feature, because they both tie right into each other. They're a direct sequel. So the second one's a direct sequel. So we're not going to do the Book of Shadows. It's a reboot sequel, right, John?
Yeah, like a requel.
Requel, yeah.
I guess.
So, and it's camping time. Out in the woods. It's a thing.
Jason, you like woodsy?
Yeah, it's woodsy
love
stuff.
it. Oh, no, I love both of the movies.
Awesome. So,
yeah,
I hate the original one, but
I only watched the newest one once.
Me too.
I bought it though because I didn't see it when it came out. I only saw it like a few years ago.
Right.
And I was like, oh, I saw it, but I'm excited to watch them
There's
both.
there's a third one, isn't there? There's a third.
Yeah, so I think it was early
Book of Shadows.
2000s. There's Book of Shadows that
Yeah,
not
that's
the
what
same style. It's got
No,
basically the bare bones. The connectivity is just the witch, right?
It's kind of a
right.
slasher, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's more like a
Kinda.
slasher. So maybe someday we could do that one, but it doesn't really connect to the first one and the newest
I
one.
think we should just go ahead and do all three. Let's just fuck it.
You want to?
If everybody
John, is
else
that
is
cool?
down.
Sure.
Oh, Frank. Frank's dying.
Frank's vetoing it.
Well, I know I hate the second one. I know I hate Book of Shadows, and I don't like the first one. I mean, for what it was, like as watching it in the theater, it was spoiled for me before I even watched it. So
I'm fine if we just want to do the two, but
Now we're doing three.
all.
Now we're doing all
We
three.
can watch them all, but
Okay.
I'm gonna probably have some observations.
Oh, that's fine. Like, I'm not a fan of Book of Shadows either, but I do like the other two. So
I look forward. Here's what I look forward to. Let's do them. Let's do them all three. I can't look. I can't look forward to anything more than rating the soundtrack of Book of Shadows because I know it's one of them fucking early 2000s jammers. Let's look it up. I want to see what's on that soundtrack real quick.
Well, while you're doing that, can I just say a shout out real quick? I don't know if you guys are aware, we have gathered a pretty big following on TikTok. I get people commenting on my stuff. I have like over 1,000 followers myself.
Oh shit.
John Paul just came on, he's got 1,600. People are commenting on our shit a lot. We have a lady named her screen name's Pickle Wizard.
And I've seen her, yeah.
Yeah, her real name's Brooke. She's super nice. She watches all our shit. She's always commenting. So I want to give a shout out to Pickle Wizard. Thank you for following us. We appreciate it. I also want to say a couple of things. Here's a couple I think you should follow on TikTok. Awesome Mixtape brightens my day. It's just a guy. He takes a tape, puts it in a cassette player, does a radio voice, and the whole song plays. I listen to it half of my workday today. I fucking love it. Check him out. Also, Matt McCarthy.
I love him.
Does,
From
he does
the
videotapes are magic, no mold. T-shirts in the bio. I fucking love this guy. He puts a videotape in and then talks about it. It's great.
He has a great podcast. He has a great podcast too. We Watch Wrestling. Check it out.
Yes. Also, a young lady named Jennifer. It's J space E space N.
Yeah, her. She's cool.
She's always doing amazing stuff and really interesting shit. So shout out to her. She does horror reviews. She interacts with people and there's awesome discussions about horror. I have really come to like TikTok as a community, and I'll be sad when the government takes it away. So that's all my things.
Isn't TikTok suing the United States government? Isn't that what
they are currently? Yes.
But here's the soundtrack, guys. You ready for some of these highlights? We're going to be Blair Witch 2, Book of Shadows. We got Godhead coming in. We got POD.
Yes.
Dave Grohl with Tony Iommi.
Fuck yeah.
Dragula's in that bitch. Dragula's in that bitch. System of a Down, Slaves on Dope.
Oh, hell yeah.
Marilyn Manson. Death in Vegas. Project 86. Oh, Nickelback, buddy.
Fuck yeah. I like your pants around your neck or whatever they say. Yeah. That song.
At the drive-in, oddly enough, is on that.
Oh, One Arm Scissor?
No, it's Arc Arsenal. But yeah,
cool.
Can't wait to see where they put fucking Dragula. Can't wait to see. That'll be the fun part.
It's probably the part where they're all dancing around the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably a party
is it the remix or is it the regular version? Because remember
it's the regular OG.
I'm really excited because I got all three of them and I was like, I guess I'll watch Book of Shadows later. But now I get to fucking have a weekend. It's a weekend, guys.
Yeah.
Love it.
Blair Witch weekend.
Yeah.
Sorry, Frank.
Hey, I'll have fun talking about it. I always do. Anyways, have a good night, guys.
Good night, y'all.
Night, guys. The pleasure is always. See ya.
Last round of
Horror Show.
I discovered there is life after death.
How do you know?
There is a certain mental transference, telepathy that occurs between the vampires and their victims.
So let